On that stormy night, no one in the city noticed. But something had stirred deep within the old pipes beneath the crumbling apartment building. The rain hammered against the windows as Livia, a young woman of 20, unpacked her belongings in the dimly lit room she now called home. She had just moved in after months of searching for a cheap place to live. That very night, as the clock struck midnight, she heard it, a faint, wet whisper coming from the bathroom drain. At first, she thought it was just the rain or the old plumbing creaking. But the voice was clear and chilling. "I know your name, Livia." Her heart pounded. She froze. But then the voice continued, revealing secrets only she knew. Memories she never shared. Fears she buried deep inside. The dripping water grew louder, like slow, deliberate footsteps echoing from the pipes. Terrified, Livia grabbed a towel and stuffed it into the drain. But the voice only grew louder, more desperate. The breathing grew ragged, as if someone was gasping for air, trapped just beneath her feet. The next morning, Livia told her neighbor Henry, a quiet man in his 30s who lived across the hall. Henry's face grew pale as he told her an old tale. 20 years ago, a plumber had vanished inside the basement, never to be seen again. Since then, residents whispered about a curse. Every night, the pipes would carry the cries of a trapped soul begging for release. The building's elderly manager, Mrs. Martha, dismissed the stories nervously and warned them not to speak about it, as if the very mention would awaken the darkness again. That night, driven by fear and curiosity, Livia and Henry descended into the basement. A place cold, damp, and coated with decades of dust and decay. Shadows danced along the cracked walls as their flashlights pierced the gloom. In the center of the basement, they found a massive drain. Rusted chains wrapped tightly around it, holding something imprisoned beneath. Suddenly, the voice erupted, louder than before. No longer a whisper, but a scream. "Free me!" The chains began to rattle violently, metal scraping against metal. A pale, skeletal hand burst from the drain, grabbing Henry's ankle with a grip like ice. Henry screamed, trying to break free. Livia lunged, grabbing his arm, but the darkness below pulled him deeper. The water began rising quickly, swirling cold and black around Livia's feet. The basement filled with a sinister mist, whispering names, secrets, curses. Then everything went black. Livia awoke, gasping, drenched in cold sweat. Or was it water? She sat up in her bed, heart pounding. She looked toward the bathroom. The drain was wide open, and from the darkness came a voice, calm yet deadly. "Now, it's your turn."